Valencian region, located on the eastern coast of Spain, has a population of about 5 million inhabitants. The industrial sector is mainly based on small and medium enterprises, with a solid implantation of renewable energy companies. Energy Technological Institute and the Valencian Energy Agency are its representatives in Regions for Green Growth project.
Yes, the Regions for Green Growth project, it's a European funded project. It's about investments in renewable energy, how to get investments in renewable energy and energy efficiency. There are a lot of regions that participate in projects. They all have very high ambitions on renewable energy and energy efficiency, but also difficulties on the financing of these projects. So the goal of the Regions for Green Growth is to boost investments and to realize more projects on energy efficiency and renewable energy sources.
A peer review is what we like to refer to as a friendly audit. It is basically a visit by a team of international experts to a region in order to assess their strategies and policies as well as their actions with regard to a particular field. The way that we're going to do this is by speaking with regional stakeholders, actors at all levels in order to get a clear picture of what is being done, what could be improved, and what are the opportunities in this sector.
We have high expectation for this project and hope that the peer review team do a good job, and as a result we can introduce new methods to be implemented, facilitating the financing of future new projects.
The peer review was structured in 4 days. After an internal meeting of the peer team in the first day, in the second day the official opening took place with some regional representatives. After the opening, 2 sessions of discussion tables were developed. In these meetings, the peer team and local stakeholders dialogued about the current situation and problems in the region and their possible solutions. After the discussion tables, individual interviews with the stakeholders allowed the peer team to talk more in depth about some specific contents. The third day was dedicated to visit some sustainable energy facilities recently started up. Firstly, a wind farm was visited. Before this field visit, Valencia Wind Energy Plan was explained to the peer team. The experts team could visit the facilities, while the financial mechanism for their construction was explained.
Okay, we are in the Budo 1 and Budo 2 wind farms in the 7th area of the Valencian wind plan. They were financed along 2008 and 9 in a project finance structure with an 80-20 structure. We have around 107 megawatts here in this area. We have entered under commercial operation because of the change in the Spanish law at the beginning of this year.
In the afternoon, 2 more visits were done. Firstly, the team visited a further manufacturing plant from oranges waste, where a new facility has been built in order to produce bioethanol as a sub-product. Finally, another power plant was visited. In this case, a breeze manufacturing plant developed a heat and power cogeneration, using biomass as the fuel. This plant was partially financed by the Valencian Energy Agency. In the last day of the peer review, a closing meeting took place, where the peer team exposed their preliminary conclusion and results to the representatives of the regional authorities. This was the last act of the Valencian peer review.
There are quite a few recommendations to make. We have recommendations on the policy level, on the project level, on the financial level. And I think it's important to, because of the crisis in Spain, it's quite bad, it's important to start with small projects, to just bend the curve from going down to going up again. We need to build confidence in the area, and therefore it's important to just realize the projects. To get the finance going again, it's important to have the banks investing again and make real sound projects. For that it's necessary to have the communication in place and also have good cooperation between all the companies, the research companies, the project developers, the financing agencies, so there needs to be real good cooperation between all these parties.
After knowing the preliminary results reached during the peer review, we believe that significant information will be achieved that probably should be used in future European initiatives.